late, bro. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming at you with another live Friday lesson. Prior to getting started, we'd like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua Hashem, Rakatodash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and it's that's pretty much this live lesson going to be predicated on the MOTB and how the infrastructure, all right, is already mapped out, it's already laid out, man. All right, the only thing Esau is waiting on one more crisis or different act, man. All right, he's gonna pull off a self-induced crisis, you see. But nevertheless, we're gonna get into it biblically. All right, starting off with Revelations 13. We start at the 16th chapter, bro.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, starting at verse 16, and it reads, "And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That's right. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name."
All right, and what is that mark, man? All right, charagma. You see, which that charagma will be placed inside your hand or inside your forehead, man. All right, by way of what? RFID microchip, or something in the likeness of what? Neuralink, man. All right, which that guy Elon Musk, he has set out the blueprint. Okay, he's made the steps forward. Okay, to implementing. Well, I'm not gonna say implement, but engineering. All right, that Neuralink. All right, that brain chip. Okay, which will what? It will seem to what? Perform miracles, right? Make the lame to walk. Okay, the deaf to hear, things of that nature. You see? But that was it.
Verse 18.
Wait, real quick, Salaki. If you got it, you could.
This is the word charagma, and it goes into a stamp and imprinted mark.
Yep.
The mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the follower of anti-Hamashiach.
Right. So when you receive that mark, okay, you have basically been turned over to whom, man? Satan. You see? Now you're owned. Okay, you've been penetrated, right? By Esau Edom, man. You see? Which is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. Okay, you will bear his mark. He shows ownership. Okay, by what? By putting that charagma in you, that grain of rice. Okay, that RFID microchip. Is there more? There should be more.
Yeah, it says, thing carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. It says a scratch or etching, a stamp as a badge of servitude.
That's right, man. Which that charagma is gonna actually go inside of your skin, man. Okay, it's gonna be imprinted in your skin. Get the one in I believe it's Isaiah, right? Fell on that rod or that reed.
Yeah.
Yep. But
Yeah.
you can go ahead.
This is the word karax, G5482, and it goes into in a root etymology. It says to sharpen to a point. It says through the idea of scratching, and it says in the outline biblical usage, it said a pill or a stake, a palisade.
That's right. Yeah. And the brother, he about to get a photo of a palisade, man. Which that brother, he gonna back that up with that precept. All right.
Good.
Jay crazy.
It was trash.
Nah, just put palisade.
Yeah, if I could go into it.
Well, yeah. One of y'all speak while you get this.
Pretty much like a palisade is like what it was like in the time of the fence. They'll throw down a palisade is like a fence almost. How it's looking, shape. Think about a pencil. Think about driving a pencil into a ground. That's that palisade. That's that
needle.
That needle
they go use to put the microchip in.
Yeah, and it's used as like an instrument. You know what I'm saying? You can't pierce it with a dull point. You need something sharp enough to penetrate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, penetrate, man. The skin, basically. So
That's
basically,
right.
like, yeah, that's what to show you too. Like, they print. To print something, man, it's a physical thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of jig, they'll use that saying that's spiritual. No, it's physical, man. It's something physical that's got to be put on you, man. You got it.
And I wanted to say, you know, the Lord, when he put a marking on us, is more spiritual. But Esau, everything that he do, and yeah, it's carnal. You know, it's all about the flesh. You know, so it's more physical than spiritual. You know, the Lord, when he put the marking upon us, it's going to be a spiritual marking. But when it comes to Esau, he wants the physical marking. He needs a record, a track, and data system so he can know what you do, speak, say, whatever. He wants to track you, try to be like the Most High.
Because that mark that brother talking about that the elect will get sealed with is the mark of the what?
Right.
Mark of exemption. You know, just bring out the difference between you know, the mark that the Lord's gonna give to his elect and the mark that Esau trying to give to the
Both of them show ownership, man. All right? One is towards the Lord and the other one is toward Esau, man. Okay? In his system. You see? Because the NWO is engineered and it's surrounded by this Karax. You see? This RFID microchip, which this brother he beautifully went into. All right? Well, what? It will track your every move, track your every payment, okay? And your every thought, man. All right?
Look at the other word.
Yeah, they got more.
Yeah.
Go into it.
This the next word that goes into it. It goes into grapho G1125, and it says to write with reference to a form of letter. When you go down, it says B. It says to commit to writing things not to be forgotten, written down record.
So what does that go into, right? All of your medical records, okay? Your legal history, right? How many arrests you have, okay? Are you a person that's a high threat level? Things of that nature, man. Okay? Who are you surrounded by? Your company. You see? Your address, your license plate. All of these different things, okay? The infrastructure has been already created, and all that's needed is this MOTB to be put inside our human beings to what? To complete, all right, the new world order, man. Going digital, okay? Cashless society. You see? Once these grains of rice be put into people, all right, hey, you could say, you know, this devil, he's starting to, well, not even going, you could say, but he's feasting, man, which we're going to get in that Job. But nevertheless, there's one more word. I believe.
No, that's it.
That was it? Yeah, Karax. No, stigma.
Oh, yeah,
You got to get stigma.
No, I think we passed.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, that's not Galatians.
No, yeah, that's in Galatians.
Con.
Galatians, yeah.
You want me to get it?
No, don't worry about it. Go ahead with the, who had the Job? Job
I got
20?
that Job 20.
Run it.
This is Job 20 and verse 15, and it says,
Salakia, bro. Hold on one second, because I forgot to make a point in that Revelation. It says, you still got it? Yeah, read the 16 again. Salakia.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16, and it
Uh-huh.
reads, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. So it said he calls it all. Okay. No one will be exempt from getting this microchip, man. Okay. This RFID microchip. Nobody will be exempt. It says small and great, free and poor. All right. What it said, free and bond, rich and poor. However it went. All right. But nevertheless, the Lord ain't leave out anybody. Okay. You got Edomites that think they're above the law already because they have a couple commas, right? A bunch of zeros in their bank account. But what happens once all of that is reset? In the upper class is put on the same level as the lower class. All right? What happens then? You see? They still gotta get that chip, man. All right, they're gonna be the same as Jake, man. All right. Their pump will be brought low too. You see? Because what's gonna happen? All right, I don't know if you brothers had checked out that video that the Elder Yakina put in there with Grok, the new new AI system. All right, which he was going into, all right, the overview of how, you know, the next couple of years indicating that the total society collapse, all right, is ultimately gonna bring in the NWO, man. All right, the grid going down. You see, martial law being implemented. Okay, all of the groundwork is being put in right now. So when it's time, all they have to do is the physical work. Putting people in FEMA camps. Okay, administering what that MOTP, actually using those palisades. You see, and injecting people. With a grain of rice, man. It said that whatever the next big, crisis happens, people are gonna want to go to these different FEMA camps. You see, it says they're gonna want to, and what's gonna happen there? They're gonna be lined up like cattle, man, and marked and numbered. You see, hey, we went into what Revelations, the 16th chapter last week. Hey, go and get it. Where I tell them they're gonna have them grievous sores. Because there's a consequence for getting those MOTBs, man. Before we proceed, I want to grab this, man. 16. I think that brother got it. You can start at verse 2.
16, yeah, Revelation 16, 2.
Yeah.
Con, this is the book of, you want to know?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 16, verse 2. It says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
That's right, man. This is that same mark of the beast that is talking about in Revelations, the 13th and 16th chapter, man. You see, they had grievous sores, boils, okay, which I'm not gonna say the big C word, but grievous sores, man, from radiation, okay, different things of that nature. Because what it is, these RFID microchips gonna be emitting frequencies, man, okay, which is not gonna mesh with the body, mesh with the flesh body, and it's gonna cause a physical result, man. You see, Jake gonna have boils all over their goddamn body, pus, all kind of shit, man. And that's gonna be a telltale sign in that day. Hey, that dude took that chip, man. That dude took that chip, and ultimately it's gonna lead to what, man? Hey, becoming missile food. You see, taking that chip is gonna ultimately set you in stone to what? To be missile food. Those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Which the Lord is gonna rid America of wickedness. You see, in various other places, but majority this place, man. All right. Before we continue with what I have, anybody have something they want to? I had a
I got that Revelation 14. Oh yeah, you got it. Go ahead. You got it.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 14, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. But that's just backing up what you said. Okay, those people that decide to take that mark, okay, they'll have to be, missile food. Okay, it says should be tormented with fire and brimstone. Okay, so that's the nukes, man.
Yeah. Which fire and brimstone was what? Okay, the conclusion of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Which the Lord called this place spiritual Sodom. You see, from the sodomy. Okay, the same thing that Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed for, the same thing is being uplifted and exalted here, man. All right, that's why when you start this, America is gonna receive the same plagues as places of old, man.
Yeah.
You see, not just the plagues, but the overall destruction. Okay, that was all you wanted to get at in that, bro.
Yeah, that was it.
Con, what would you read?
The Sirach, chapter 27, verse 1. Oh, you had that one? And it reads, many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. Verse 2, as a nail sticketh fast between the joints of the stones, so through sin stay close between buying and selling. You want to speak? Yeah. And many Israelites, y'all gonna sin for that small matter. Many of our people sin for that grain of rice to have this enormity, to get resources, food, water. Because you know, society fully collapsed, man. Like you said before, people go beg for things to go back to normal. They go line them, take the chips, you know, receive certain benefits, temporary benefits.
Right.
Utterly back in Revelation 14, they go get destroyed, bro. The news go eat missile food, man.
Hey, the MOTB in that day is gonna be like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. All right, it's gonna only, you know, soothe the mind. You see, because in that day, Jake ain't even gonna know you, man. You done. Which, you know, it don't even. Jake gonna be perishing in that time anyway. You know, hey, that don't just because you don't take the MOTB don't mean that you ain't a part of the 2/3, man. Okay, that don't mean that, man. Hey, the 2/3 gonna be dying far beyond that too, man. I ain't all in Jacob's trouble. You found it?
Yeah, it's the prayer.
Yeah, it's the prayer. Yeah, I just want you to get that portion because it said Jake gonna sin for a small matter.
Yeah. This is Matthew 6, and I start at 9. And it says, after this matter, therefore, ye. I'm gonna start at 7. It says, but when ye pray, use not vain repetition as the heathens do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask him.
Real quick, hey, this is Yahushua giving a breakdown on how to pray. All right, if you know, he's just giving you the basics. Okay, pretty much. The Lord is telling you, hey, Yahweh gonna know what you need even before you go to pray for it. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 9, it says, after this matter, therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Verse 11, it says, give us this day our daily bread.
And that's the point that I wanted to get, man. All right, because what this brother Red said that Jake is going to sin for a small matter. All right, hey, if the Lord already know what you're going to need in that day, all right, it's a small matter to go sin. You see? That's why, hey, in that day, you know, Jake going to have that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You see? We going to know to wait on the Lord, man. We going to know to pray to the Lord, all right, which he going to already know what we need. Before we even get to that point of hunger, the Lord already got it set up to where he gonna make us feel hunger. We gonna pray, and then the Lord gonna, you know, throw us a bone, man. We getting our daily bread now. You know, Jake going through different situations with jobs, different financial situations, all sorts of things, man. And the Lord is providing now. What makes you think when it's even harder that the Lord ain't gonna provide? Make your point.
You still got that Sirach 27 and verse 1? Like
yeah, I got it right here.
You can read that latter verse because
Verse 2?
Yeah, no, in the first one.
You talking about the latter part?
Yeah, the latter part.
Sirach 27 and 1. Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away.
Right, and that abundance that we're looking forward to is the kingdom. And for that small matter, you know, what a lot of people will go for when they take the MOTB, you know, we're gonna look away from that because we know it's greater than that love stuff that's gonna be given just to get the MOTB. You know, just like the Father says, he gonna give us our daily bread. He know what we want, and we know that we want the kingdom more than, you know, just that bread.
And I'm gonna say this because ultimately that's going into the wicked that want abundance. They want more than what the daily bread. You see, they want more than the daily bread, which the elect already understand. Okay. What's sufficient, what the Lord give us is sufficient for us. It suffices. You see, it satiates the urge or the hunger that we have. All right.
Yeah, because there will come a time where they're gonna lose him. So all for them, they
That's
man
right.
to get it back, they gotta tell me the MOTB. That's how Esau is gonna cause the ball, both small and great.
That's right.
To receive that mark, man. You know?
Yeah, and that verse is going into, hey, they gonna turn away their eyes from righteousness, man.
Yeah.
All right, they gonna turn their eyes away from righteousness because of the abundance. They want more. All right, which when you keep going in that, go ahead.
Sirach 27:2. As a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones,
Mm-hmm.
so doeth sin stay close between buying and selling.
That's right, man. All right, hey, people are gonna turn away from righteousness, okay, to be able to what? Buy and sell, man. You see, when you stick a nail between the joints of a stone, it's almost impossible to remove. All right, it's tight. Okay, so sin sticks tight with what? Buying and selling, man. Okay, which these people are gonna sin for that small matter.
But also, it just reference to like how people go take the MOTB.
Yep.
That sea hill by the needle. That's gonna be in that sea hill, man.
Con.
That's how they make reference of it. Just like as a nail joint, stick it to the jointings, they skin. Same thing, man. But that just let you know, man, that's a physical thing, man. MOTB is a physical, man. Not spiritual, as Jay like to preach.
Con.
You got it.
The MOTB is not an embargo. It's not white women. It's not sin, right? No, it's this in which we're speaking of, man. That was it in that?
Yeah, that was
Go ahead with your precept. I know you have.
Yeah. There's Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because they are many, and the horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not up unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So that's the basic point. That's what Jake. That's the reason why Jake will team the MOTB, because they trust in Esau, man, in their system, man.
Right.
They don't believe in the Lord, man. They don't gonna have faith in the Lord. So hey, man, they go to Esau for help. All hell break loose.
And as I was meditating on this lesson on the way here, all right, shit, I was thinking of all of the ways that Jake completely just, give their lives into the hands of Esau, all right? You want to say something?
I would say, yeah, basically it's gonna be to their demise, man. It said woe.
Right.
So it'll be to their demise, man.
Death, destruction, man. That's what woe means. All right, when you see that in the scriptures, that means destruction, okay? Which, I was just looking at it, man. You have some people that can't navigate the city that they've been living in, all right, their whole lives without a GPS, okay? They've lost the cognitive, all right, function of the map that the Lord gave you in your head, man, okay? Jake don't memorize numbers no more, all right? Jake barely could fucking read, all right? Reading comprehension is at its all-time low because what? The smartphones are allowing, all right, it's being a crutch, okay, to Jake, all right, to the world, man. All right, these phones have been a demise, which, they help do everything. At one point in time, Jake was capable of doing all sorts of things that was every day, all right, remembering multiple people's numbers, over 10 people, okay? Remember their numbers by heart. I remember, I remember my mom putting in, I was young, she was putting in her debit card number, which y'all know how long them debit card numbers are, but she remembered each one, and she remembered the expiration date and the security code. You see, all while remembering all my shit, my sister's shit, bro. These phones have crippled, America. Well, really everybody. So, hey, how much more in that day? Okay, how much more when, kids need different medicines. All right, the elderly need different medicines, food, water, shelter, protection. Because in that time, all right, when Jacob trouble started, you're gonna have bands of marauders, rebels, militia groups. You see, all of these different groups are gonna what? They're gonna basically, 2nd Ezra 15, take matters into their own hands, man. Okay, they're gonna judge themselves. You see, so people are gonna be seeking protection. All right, all because what? They put their trust into Esau Edom, man. Go ahead and make your point. I know you was trying to make a point. Kind of, that was it, huh?
Yeah,
In
that
that
was it.
Isaiah?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, who got that Joe? Let's start that Joe.
This is Joel 20 and verse 15, and it says, "He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again."
And what's those riches, man? All of our ancient artifacts, okay, the different things in which this devil stole from us, man. Different things, artifacts that show our heritage, okay, that's been passed down from generation to generation, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, "The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of Asaph."
Where you at?
16.
Asps.
Asp. He shall suck the poison of asp. The viper tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the flood, and the brooks of the honey and butter. That which he had labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice in them.
That's right, man. All of the things and aspirations that this devil has, for the and somebody get it in Psalms, I believe it's the second chapter. Why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? All right, because this devil believes that he's going to set up this perfect, how you call it? No, it's a specific word for what exactly this devil is trying to set up, man. I can't remember it.
Digital prison.
It's shit. That's a good one too, man. All right, but nevertheless, hey, this devil, he believes he's gonna be the tyrant of the earth. All right, one government, one power, one religion. All right, one money system. Okay, this devil believes that he's gonna be the head of that. All right, he's gonna wear the crown of this dystopian society, man. You see, where every move you make is being monitored by different cameras, which we gonna go into that flock camera after we finish this, man. You know, go ahead.
The flock camera.
No, go what you have.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine a vain thing?"
Let's see. That's all I wanted right there. You know, hey, they believe in a vain thing. Okay, they believe that this MOTB is gonna be the gateway to paradise for them. All right, which is gonna be a hell for who? All right, for the rest of the world, man. And ultimately, you Israelites. You see, you 2/3. That's why the Lord gotta come and get us, man. All right, that's why the days are being shortened. Go ahead and forward that light. One of y'all put that light. You know, but we could get that flock camera. We're gonna come back to that Joel.
Okay, this is in the AI overview. Now I typed in what is a flock camera, and it reads, "A flock camera is a solar power pole mounted automatic license plate reader
Turn it on. Just
system."
turn it.
That's on.
No, it's not like that. Come.
A flock reader is commonly used by police in neighborhoods to record vehicle license plates, make, model, color, and unique features like bumper stickers. These AI-enabled surveillance cameras create searchable databases of passing vehicles, aiding law enforcement in identifying stolen vehicles, suspects, and missing persons in real time. And they got a few examples, dot points, if you want me to get them also.
I mean, whatever you see, you know, is fit to go into what we're talking about, so be it.
Okay, I'm gonna get the second point. It says criminal investigations helps law enforcement identify vehicles used in crimes, including violent crimes and burglaries.
So let's say this. All right, what happens when the data is uploaded to what? To pretty much go after those who make videos like we are making right now, or watch videos like this, or believe in the things in which we're speaking of. Okay? Like I said in the beginning of this video, the infrastructure is already laid out. This is not a thing of the future. This is a thing of now. All right? These cameras, you see these cameras, all right? There's a solar panel at the top. It never dies, right? And there's the camera at the bottom, just pointed in one direction, man. Okay, they're on your highways. They're in your inner city streets. You see, these cameras are basically what? Big brother, man. Okay? Surveying everything. All right, cameras on everything. Damn, what was that? Damn, boy, that was something different. You know, but these cameras, all right, they saying that this is what it's for, but what happens when it's used for a different purpose? Okay, What happens when when martial law hits and the jurisdiction expands to whom, man? All right, these different troops, all right, these different parts of the military, okay, that they're gonna use to enforce these laws in which these totalitarian laws in which they're gonna bring forth, man. All right, all of this land of the free and the home of the brave shit is about to go out the window. Which you can see it now. You have people complaining that Donald Trump is a tyrant now, man. Okay, he's doing as he pleases. He doesn't follow the rules. All right. Hey, the rules were bent in a manner for whenever this particular instance happens. You see, where total control is given unto a particular person, man. You see, this devil is about to show his horns, and he's gonna use it by what? By way of his technology, man. And then he's gonna enforce it with the sword. You see? But anything else you seen?
One more thing I'm gonna get said.
Yep.
It says searchable database.
Mm-hmm.
It says allows police to search for. It's talking about vehicles. It said specific vehicle characteristics. That's basically it.
So
You got it.
what happens when the software is uploaded for facial recognition, right? What happens when the footage is not footage, the what I said just now, the data, right, is uploaded for what? To scan and see if you don't have that C-hip in you, right? What happens then? Okay, these things have been turned from what? A thing to use for fighting crime, right? So to say, and recording the information that come with each vehicle that passed to what? To hunting down and tracking the prophets, man. Tracking those that oppose the government. You see? Just like that. All it takes is the right people to be put in power, and those things are happening, man. Which this whole database thing, they're collecting data from the different what do you call that, man? Email addresses. Your email is connected to everything. Your banking, okay? Your different licenses for whatever license you have, right? Different jobs. You gotta put your email on different housing, right? Documents. You see, everything. So it all coincides with each other, man. Going back to that grapho. You see, all of that data being what? Recorded and placed into one thing. That MOTB, man.
Yes.
Anybody want to make a point or anything before we get back to that, Joe?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
ain't they had like I forgot, it was a minute ago. The other had mentioned some type of technology they had. So like downtown they had equipment to tell if a person had a weapon.
firearm?
Yeah.
Firearm. Oh yeah, Bourbon Street.
But that's likening to the same thing, man. So when these people decide to turn those same things that they're so-called using for criminal activity, and when they decide to turn it on the people, then
It's a matter of time, man. Like I said, and other people who, how could I say, study the fall of societies, and also because the fall of America is its own thing. It's become its own thing. All right, different people have gotten intel about the end times of America, so to say, right? The different procedures that must come to pass, all right? It must take place, right? The fall of America is its own thing. It's a study, right? And these people, hey, they showing you, okay, that all it takes is one thing, okay? They're doing different test runs with, certain. We went into it 2 weeks ago, right? Different natural disasters, okay? They're testing these different strategies out. Hey, you had those blackouts. I think it was a couple months back, right? That happened all over the world. I remember that brother, Maccabean Spirit, GMS Maccabean Spirit. No, I'm lying. It's that's Elder
out of Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
not the Elder. No, it's that brother from the Virgin Islands, GMS Virgin Islands. That brother was in the dark, man.
Yeah,
And we send prayers unto that brother, man. But nevertheless, things of that nature are just test runs. You see, how are people gonna react? And what people reacted by going to the streets, rioting, looting. You see, needing that policing factor. Okay, National Guard was introduced, right, in the Virgin Islands, I believe Venezuela as well, man. It was crazy in Venezuela, you know. But nevertheless, these are the very same things in which are gonna implement that MOTB. Make a point.
Yeah, bro, because once that blackout happens, once the direct toll shuts down, bro.
Yep.
We really finna see people true colors. The Lord finna bring everything back, like in the so-called primal state. So-called what, the Stone Age, man. Because people cannot live with these devices, bro. They streaming, they doing all type of things on the web, texting, calling. Once you can't do that, bro, it's a wrap. And that reaction Esau go get his people, bro, that's prophecy. They go ride, they go take to the streets, robbing, raping, stealing. Man, that's a total wrap. Yeah.
What you about to say? I was gonna say before that, when you look at other countries, you know, everything that they do, they don't really have it as convenience. Over here in America, everything is convenient. It's right there. You can get it. You know, you got nothing but entertainment and stuff like that. You know, and people feed off of that. But once that stuff goes, you already know how Jake act when TikTok had got shut down. You know, people was going crazy for that.
People started
themselves. Yeah, people started, you know, selling phones for absurd prices just to get it back. You know, but that's how it is in this society, man. Too many people is convenient on different things. So whenever that stuff gets shut down, you know, they're gonna go crazy because they need it. That's like they dopamine.
Hey, what about in 2020 and 2021, man?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man, you had people going head first off the GNO, right? And if you don't know what the GNO is, that's the bridge that connect New Orleans to what? The West Bank, man, going straight into the Mississippi. You see, I'm talking about jumping off, man. One of them numbers, all right? Because what? They couldn't go out and socialize, right? You had people, they couldn't walk the streets, they couldn't be around their partner for such a time. You see? And that was for a small thing, a small incident, a fabrication. All right? How much more when it's real and it's outside and you can see it, you can smell it, right? These things are coming to a city near you, man. All right? These scriptures don't depict that for nothing, okay? And that's the beauty that the Lord has given us. All right, you know, we got the heads up, okay? We're spiritually stockpiling faith, man. You see, in that same video I was talking about with that AI Grump, she was basically saying, you know, do what you can now to stockpile goods and water, man. Our goods and water is what? These scriptures, you see? But go ahead and get in that Job.
This is verse 19. It says, because he oppresseth and have forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away an house which he builded not, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save that which he desired.
That's right. You see, hey, this devil has raped, robbed, and murdered, man. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. You see, his desires are as hell, man. Okay? Hey, this devil, he's gonna pay for everything that he's done. All right? Go ahead,
verse 20, and it says, surely he shall not feel, verse 21, Salahi. It says, there shall none of his meats be left, therefore shall no man look for his goodness. For his goods. In the fullness of his sufficient, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he eats.
That's right. Okay? Hey, the Lord is going to allow this devil to, you know, get the ball rolling on things. You see? He's going to allow him to implement martial law. Okay? Implement the MOTB. You see? He's going to allow him to do all of that. All right? Because what? When you feel when you're eating, okay, you're not full yet. And the Lord gonna get him all the way to the sufficiency, right? Till he sufficed, till he's satiated. Okay, that satiation is a period in which the body starts to feel relief. Now that hunger has been quenched. You see. Then it said what? Verse 23 again.
Verse 23, it says, when he about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast spirit of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
So when the Lord gonna allow this devil to get the ball rolling so much to where he about to get to the good part, right? You saving those best pieces for last. You see, hey, and right before he take that bite, the Lord gonna bust his fucking stomach. Literally, you see, he gonna bust his stomach, and the Lord about to tell you how you gonna do it. You wanna make a point before we keep going?
Because those, what are those? His best pieces. We gonna be the last ones he gonna try to touch. Okay, because the Lord gonna have us put up his main objective is to get the prophets. Okay, so he's gonna get everybody else easily. That's gonna be a quick thing. Because as it said in that Sirach, what many have sinned for a small matter. So it's not gonna. Yeah, he got them. It's not gonna take him long to conquer everybody else. But his main thing is to conquer the prophets, man. The ones that's going against his own objective, man.
Yeah, according to Revelation 3:10, man, the hour of temptation.
God.
Man, it's gonna try to elect.
Yeah.
Like I said, but he already got the people in the world, man.
Yeah.
So they already invested in it, man, in a sense, man. You know, they ready to get it. But he gonna try to get the elect though, man. You know, the ones that, hey, man, we preach against the MOTB. Was hey, man, all this that's a trial. You know, the only elect that's gonna pass that test.
Right. To back you up, bro, because we, the prophets, the men, Lord, we the only true ones in interfering with NWO.
Yes.
We ain't bound down to none of that, bro. Lord willing, the true men, Lord, that's ruling in truth, the elect men that's slated to get saved, man, we not bound down to that, bro. We wouldn't get our head chopped off, tortured, whatever we gotta do, bro, to not take that thing, bro.
And the Lord say he sanctified 7,000 men, right? That shall not bow the knee to Baal, man. Right? And that 7,000 is going into a complete number. You see? All right, that time with this brother, he made a beautiful point. You could go ahead and get that precept in which we just looked for. All right, go ahead.
Give me a second.
Yeah, it's you about to get into it, but nevertheless, hey, like this brother said, we that final piece of the puzzle. You see?
All right,
go ahead.
This is Isaiah 59, and I'm gonna start at 18. It says, according to their deeds, accordingly he will repay. Verily to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies, to the islands he will pay recompense. And it says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against them.
That's right. So basically, the Lord is going to allow this devil to corner us off, get us into a corner, all right? And then he's going to what? He's going to lift up that standard, okay? Which we go into that all the time. You don't need to get it, all right? Well, shit, I guess go ahead. You know, it's cool.
This is that word standard, and it says noose, H5127. It says to flee, escape. It says to take flight, to cause to disappear, hide.
And that's the point, you know. We're going to hide in the shadow of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man, okay? Hey, the Lord going to give men spiritual powers in that day, okay? Because the fulfilling of his belly, right, is ultimately him enclosing everything, man. Him getting, right, him eating up everybody, man, okay? Getting them under the NWO, you see? But the Lord is going to put it to an effect to where, he's not going to allow us to take that MOTB, right? Because falling under the wing of Esau ultimately means to be what? To be penetrated by that MOTB, man. Right? But the Lord's not going to allow it. Like I said, spiritual powers make men disappear, and that's literal, man. To fly, okay? And ultimately just escape, man. And then Jake gonna start to see some real biblical shit then, man. You know, some supernatural shit gonna start happening, man. Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10.
Yep.
Because thou has kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Just furthermore, backing up the point that we're making, man. All right, we're all gonna be tempted, all right, and tested. You see, with what? That MOTB. Okay. Hey, Jacob, man, there's specific brothers that have, visions, dreams, okay, of what? The whole world taking the MOTB, and then the Lord, what? They get down to them, and the Lord is put you lift up that standard, man. You know? You want to say something?
Yeah, NLT real fast.
Go ahead.
So because ye have obeyed my command to persevere,
Yeah.
I will protect you from the great time of testing
Damn, that's heavy.
that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
Damn, ultimately they belong to this world, man. All right? These people, and it's right that they take the mark of this world, man.
Yeah, but it said we obey the Lord's commandments, man.
Yeah.
Basically, it said to persevere. Now, basically, man, hey, because hey, man, God's not taking the MOTB, man, we gonna suffer, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau, man, he gonna torture us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we gonna catch it on hell, man. But at the end of the day, be tempted above that we are able, man. Because hey, man, the Lord, he gonna have that protection of us. He gonna lift up that standard. You know what I'm saying? During that time of testing, we say that testing the MOTB, man. That trial.
Yeah. Get that. We gonna go back to that Job. I think. Nah, we gonna get that Job, and then we gonna get whatever y'all brothers got. Go ahead with it.
God, the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17, and it reads, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?"
That's right, man. Hey, really, go ahead and get the next verse. Get 18 as well.
Verse 18, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?"
That's right. We're gonna ultimately be what? Saved by the skin of our teeth. You see? And hey, that's a good ass question. Hey, where the ungodly is gonna be at? All right, in those days, man. So like this brother said, hey, the Lord gonna put us through hell, but ultimately he gonna save us out of it too, man. All right, the Lord gonna give us that hedge of protection. All right, from what? From hunger, from danger, from thirst. Okay, from the want of shelter. All of these things, which is not gonna be a walk in the park. It's not gonna be comfortable to your liking, but what? It's gonna be sufficient enough, and it's gonna be your daily bread, man. And what the Lord is going into, hey, that don't mean you're gonna have a meal every night, man. It's like, it just means that you're gonna have a meal when you need it. Go ahead. Say something?
No, that was it. But yeah, also, I want to say this though. Yeah, basically that time it's gonna prove who the elect is, man.
Right.
Who are the chosen, according to 2 Corinthians 16, man. Where it say, "Go is tried to fire, then shall they know who are my chosen." Those that pass that test are the MOTB.
That's right, man. It's gonna be a well-known fact that there are men on the face of the planet Earth that the Lord has favored, man, and sanctified. Okay, who He's feeding, okay, and who He's leading, man. All right. While the whole world is in disarray, in losing their minds, okay, the men of the Lord are gonna be sane, right, and continue to what? To wait for Yahushua, man. It's gonna be noticeable. They're gonna be saying, and I'm just thinking, speaking as a man, right? Hey, he one of them. Why none of that? Why none of this terrible shit happening to him? You're gonna have people wanting to follow you, right? Wanting to be up under you. Women gonna want to be up under you, But nevertheless, hey, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, hey, they gonna, pretty much perish, man. While you being lifted up, okay? But you had something?
I don't think you had the second Peter.
Yeah, we finished that. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 20. And it reads, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote him, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. And that day, bro, when all hell break loose, when society collapses, and who smokes us? Esau Edom. He smote us right now. But when all hell it breaks loose, society collapses, we will trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for food, water, necessities, in the spirit to lead us. The scripture says we should be as pilgrims in that day. We ain't gonna trust in this damn devil. We not have to go to this devil no more for nothing. The Lord will give us everything we need in the day, bro.
Yeah, because in the day, man, it's easy for the Lord just give you certain things, man. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. That's easy work, man. There's nothing that's nothing impossible, man. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Say, man, why not trust him? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, make a point real quick. Just to go back to what that brother had brought out in Sirach, the 27th chapter. That's a small matter. Like he said, that's an easy thing for the Lord to do, man. To feed you, okay? And these people are going to sin for that small matter.
Yeah, I got a precept backing it up that the Lord's going to take care of us in that day. This is Isaiah 65 and 13. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Yeah. It said, my servant shall eat. You know what I'm saying? Who's the servant? They go. They gonna eat in that thing, man. We ain't got to trust in just Esau, man. They gonna eat. You know, what's 8, man? Go back to 8, man. You know, the generation of so Elijah, man. He got fed. You know what I'm saying? By 8, man. The ravens. You know, ravens had something to bring forth bread for Elijah, man. You know, who else? Daniel. To 8, man. I think it was that prophet. I forgot. I think it was Habakkuk.
Yeah, it was Habakkuk.
It was Habakkuk,
Where the
man.
angel brought him by his help.
Yeah, man. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah, teleport. Yeah, he teleport Habakkuk. He teleport Habakkuk to bring him food, man. Bring Daniel some food, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, that's cool. You know, there's many examples we can think of, man. But in the day, man, basically, all hell break loose. You know, we got a generation of old, man. You know, to way, man, look, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. We can be protecting that time, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to get that on Sirach too, man.
Yeah, that's Sirach too, man. You getting what you got, bro?
Yo, I'll back you up. Yeah, quick one. Luke 1 and 37. For with the Most High, nothing shall be impossible. And nothing will be impossible in that day, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We'll put Lord in the box, man. You know, they gonna put Lord in the box, man, to where, like, it's certain limit. No, it's unlimited what the Lord can do, man. Unlimited, man. The Lord told us that. Yeah.
Because you see what? In the book of Sirach, that's why I tell us not to marvel at the works of a sinner. Because, what it says?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you said marvel not the works of the sinner.
No, not gonna. This Sirach 11 and 21. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners.
Yep.
But trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich.
That's it. Which we said earlier, man, it's an easy thing for the Lord to, bless us with certain things, man. We're saying food, that's easy. You know what I'm saying? That's easy work to the Lord. And then, like, man, we been, Lord, he been, giving us daily bread, doing his work, man. So why stop now? All hell break loose, man. Why we stop now? You know? That's plenty right there, man. That's plenty.
Yeah. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 10, and it reads, look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded? Question mark. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? And I want to make a real quick point, right? Because it said abide in his fear. And what does the book of Isaiah 33 and 6 say? Right? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the treasure is his fear. You know, roughly paraphrasing, man. Right? Abiding in the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, okay, ultimately means that you're obedient. Right? You reverence the things in which the Lord told you to reverence, man. Okay, so what? He protects you. See?
I think it see that too. And Sirach, if you go up a little bit, and that's Sirach too.
Yeah, it's verse 8. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
It says, Sirach 2:8. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and save it in the time of affliction. You got it. They got more too if you want.
That's a little childish.
It's up to you, Al.
Oh, that was it, bro. That was it. Yeah, the whole point, man, hey, man, Lord, he gonna look out for us, man. He always did. You know, he always did, so why we stop now, man? Looking out for us, man. To where, man, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. You know? To where, man, we ain't got to worry to where, hey, man, we have to take the MOTB. Nah, man, we don't need the MOTB, man. The MOTB, man, to eat in that day. We got the Lord, man. You want to say something, man?
If I may.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Because it's going into what you're saying. Verse 12, and it reads, woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
Yeah, basically, man, you become fearful hearted, faint hearted, man. You know, man, you don't want to be. You don't want we saw try you with the MOTB, man. You become fearful hearted or faint hearted to where you take the MOTB, man. You know, but basically, man, you being double minded, man, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man, you put trust in the law, they trust in Esau, man. You know, can't go like that, man. It said warranty, man, it could be destruction, man. Because that's you got the judgment. Revelation 14:11. You know, the law can bring forth wrath. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 13. Go ahead. Yeah, I ain't gonna do everything, but I'm gonna get these last two verses. Verse 13, it says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore he shall not be defended.
Yeah. So yeah, if you become faint hearted, man, like you don't have faith. Why would the Lord defend you, man? You don't believe. You know what I'm saying? So that's why even us, man, we gotta come to, in these times we in right now, ask ourselves, do we really believe in this thing, man? Because hey, man, our faith will be tried. Doing that MOTB, man. Our faith will be tried, man. If you don't have faith, man, hey, you're not gonna be defending that day, man. You could be taken over, man, by Esau, man. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 14,
Go ahead.
it reads, woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Yeah, basically what you did, man. You lost patience, man. You got tired, you got tired waiting on the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You think the Lord was taking too long, to give you what you needed, at that time. You know what I'm saying? But you told poet, man, J Paul not right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they tired of suffering from the truth. They trying to receive the worldly benefits now, man. You know? And the day, man, when the Lord come back, man, you be looking stupid in that day, man. Realize, hey, man, you gonna regret what you did, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I can say it, because it could be as simple as something like this. Jay could be, fucking hungry in that day, and then win a couple days, and the Lord know when you gonna conk out. It's not like, you know, the Lord just gonna make you pass away from famine.
Yeah.
The Lord, He said He gonna protect you from those things, man. All right. One of my favorite chapters, Sirach, the ninth, not Sirach, second Ezra, the ninth chapter.
Yeah.
Say they gonna be saved from what? The said perils. The perils. One of the perils is famine, but it could be to the effect of, hey, the Lord might want you to starve for 4 days. Jake mind start getting crazy, but then fate kick in, right? Some Jake's gonna be like, man, fuck that. I gotta go down to that FEMA center.
Yeah.
Man, they giving out, MREs. All right, man, the MRE sound good. They gonna have people, branching off and going there and, trying to entice Jake, but it'll be that last day, and Jake fuck around and get tempted. That's why it says that day of temptation, that hour of temptation. Jake gonna be tempted by all of those different things: protection, food, water, and shelter, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, and money.
And money, man.
You get $2,000, if you take this MOTB. You get $10,000 if you tell us what a prophet's at. You know?
Yeah, that's part of that Sirach 27 that he brought out. Dude.
Yeah.
They're seeking for abundance, man.
Yeah,
Them people gonna come with that type of stuff to try to offer you bigger and better things, man. To go down with this month.
Yeah. And also too, yeah, man. So they don't want to deal with Esau's wrath, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but in the day, you know, well, hey, when the end all be all, man, hey, you gotta deal with the wrath of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? So in the day, man, you can't run from judgment. You know, go ahead.
I was just trying to say, cause bro, you can either fear the Lord or you gonna fear Esau. What the scripture says, fear not a man that could kill a body, but the one that could kill the body and the soul, man.
Yeah.
So you worrying about what Esau could do you, but the Lord got control of Esau.
Yeah, to a point where, yeah, Esau might still kill your ass, man.
Yeah.
Even if you do take him in MOT.
Demons.
You know what I'm saying?
But they doing what they supposed to do.
Yeah, you know.
Not get marked and go and take the fucking MOTB. Nah.
Yeah, no.
And get them grievous swords and shit. And be bubbling. Take that. He know we preaching, man.
I got something back to you, brother. Yeah. In Psalm 37:19, Mr. Bakalaya, it says, "They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied."
Yeah, we'll be satisfied. God, say, man, we will be ashamed in the evil times, man. To where, you know, we bow down to Esau, man. Or we're regretting, you know what I'm saying, being this truth, man. Or basically, man, because hey, man, Bob's not taking the MOTB, man, we be demonized, man. We be persecuted. Yeah, man, we're gonna take a great chill. We're gonna take good chill, man.
Yup.
We know what's gonna lead up to, man. Immortality. You know? And then, like I said, man, Lord, he got us, man. You know what I'm saying? Wait, man. We don't need an MOTB to eat, man. Hey, Lord, you gonna give us what you eat.
I want to make a point too. The Lord said they shall be satisfied. The Lord will give you the correct amount to where you good to keep moving, bro. That's beautiful.
Got enough, yeah. Got enough.
And we don't know how it's gonna happen, but it just gonna happen, bro. And with the back's gonna be against the wall, literally, as you said, but we might be but the conk up and boom, there you go.
There you
Got
go.
it.
And hey, Jake gonna want a fucking steak and potatoes and broccoli and shit. You think he's just gonna be all fucked up and flip over a rock and there go a whole steak plate.
Prepared to.
Yeah, a lamb dinner with wine and shit, with the candle. You know, nah, the Lord gonna give you something that's sufficient. All right, that could be just a can of fucking beans, whatever it is, it's sufficient.
But Lord could do that too, yeah.
He could.
He
It's
could,
not
yeah.
impossible.
Not impossible, man.
But I'm talking about Jake. Go ahead. No.
But you could just run into a bush of berries.
Whatever.
Whatever. It could be whatever, bro. But the things to get you, like this brother said, to keep going, man.
To the next stage.
Yeah. Yep.
There was a scene in Lead the World Behind. I know you've probably seen that movie, right?
Yeah.
The girl, she stumbled upon a bunk. Food and shit and everything laid out, bro. Lord will do something like that. He will do something like that. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, that's heavy.
But hey, man, just the point is, man, hey, man, we got it. Hey, Lord got us, man. You know, in all ways. Hey, bro. Yes, sir.
This is 2 Ezra 2 and verse 26, and it says, "As for the servant who I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number."
Yeah, man. So ain't none of us gonna perish, man. So hey, man, we gonna, die by the hands of Esau for not taking the MOTB, or even to a point, man, the family. We're not gonna, man, die, starvation, man. That's gonna be it, man. The 2/3, man. That's set for them.
I'm gonna say this, because some of us will die by the hand of Esau.
Yeah.
But in the fashion of a 2/3. Nah, some Jakes who are subject to be martyrs, they're gonna die by the hand of Esau, but they're gonna die as a prophet.
As a prophet, yeah.
You know, they're gonna have a death worthy of a prophet. You see? But go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that word perish for you too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick.
Got you, sis.
Yeah, this that word perish. All right. Obviously, it means to die, to be killed, to pass away. All right, but it goes on to say, to be damned, right? Which we are not damned, man.
Yeah, not damn.
Okay, it says to be lost, right? Uh, it says,
Yeah, we say lost, man. We
yep,
ain't gonna be lost, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Cause we gonna have the angels, man, guiding us, man, through the evil times, man, during that time. You know? Yeah, basically, man, Lord, you gonna get charged to angels, man. To man, none of us, man, we ain't gonna lose our way. You know, spiritually.
got
Yeah.
a precept for you
Go
too.
ahead, bro.
Psalms 116 and 15.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. So
Yeah.
the Lord not going, obviously you had men of old, okay, die of grievous deaths, but they didn't perish. You see, they were not damned, they were not lost. All right, their death was marked as a martyr, all right, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You see, it's a precious thing. All right, when a servant of the Lord died, man. So the Lord not in so many words, hey, the men of the Lord not gonna die like some suckers.
Yeah.
That's it, man. They gonna die gloriously and full of honor. Die manfully. Okay? Go ahead, I.
I was finna say I got that precept.
Yeah, hold on there. Yeah, just keep on that segment too.
Okay. This is Second Ezra 2 and verse 27. It says, "Be not weary, for when the day of trouble in heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance."
Yes, man, we're not supposed to be, man, be weary. You know what I'm saying? To everybody they trying to do is they prepping. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't nothing wrong with that. Man, they maybe not too worried about it though, man. I'm saying Lord, He got us, man. To where, man, we'll have abundance, man. To where you will give us what we need, man, to survive in that time, man. While everybody else, man, they could be struggling, weeping, crying, screaming. You know what I'm saying? Running for their lives. You know what I'm saying? Terrifying. What else, man? We're gonna rejoice in that time, man.
Yeah, they gonna be they're gonna be unstable, they're gonna be crazy, but
Yeah.
the elect, the hopeful elect, they're gonna be stable in that time. Everything that's going on, they're gonna be able to perceive and understand everything that's going on because of what it was. I think the scripture says, I had told you of these things,
Yeah.
these things that's gonna happen, it's been already told to us. So all we gotta do is just watch it play out.
Yeah, proud mindful. Go ahead. Verse 29. 28.
Verse 28, it says, "The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith Yahweh."
Yeah. No, they gonna envy, man. They gonna see us, hey, man, Lord performing miracles, for us, man. They gonna envy. You know what I'm saying? Man, they can't do nothing against us though, man. Like Scripture said in Romans, man. And the most I be for us, man, who could be against us, man? Go ahead.
Verse 29, it says, "My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell."
Yeah. So my hand shall cover thee, man. Which ain't those cherries, man. That's the hands of the Lord, man. That's gonna cover us to where, man, we ain't gonna go through no worse than what these people about to go through, man. 2/3, man. See, 2/3, man, it's definitely for them, man. Because they always ask why they gonna, be put to death because the Lord's not with them. See, with us, man, we gonna have that mark of redemption, man. So, hey, man, we ain't gonna see death. Now, of course, hey, man, some man, Lord has a brother say, man, we're gonna be martyrs. You know what I'm saying? For not taking the MOTB, of course. You know what I'm saying? We'll die for the truth. But, hey, man, the remainder of the elect, man, they shall not taste death. They gonna taste death, man. They gonna be they'll be well protected, man, until, hey, man, they be delivered. With a little destruction ain't gonna come.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. What you bring out in Isaiah?
The standard, lift up the standard,
Isaiah
and
59.
what you call it,
I got
with the
65.
servants being fed.
Oh,
You brought that
yeah,
up, right? You brought that.
Hey, hold on, that what is it? Job 21 and 30. I think that's it. I'm looking for this other one. I think I found. Yeah, I found something.
All right, go ahead.
It's Sirach 40 and verse 9. Wait, let me see. Verse 9, and it reads, death and bloodshed, strife and the sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. You know, and ultimately, I brung this out to show you that all of the things that Jake gonna be, you know, maneuvering through in that day, the elect gonna be avoiding, okay, and being shielded from, are not actually for the elect. All right, it's for the wicked, man. Okay, that you got what I asked for. You know, these things are not for the elect. All right, Jacob's trouble is not for the elect. Okay, these different gas chambers and you know, torture instruments are not for the elect, man. All right, it's to torture 2/3 of the nation of Israel, which some of the elect may find themselves in situations, all right, of that nature, but it's not for the destruction of them, man. All right, it's ultimately for the testimony of Yahushua. Go ahead and bring that out.
This is the book of Job, chapter 21, verse 30. It says that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath.
Yeah, that day is for the wicked. Okay, we just so happen to be in it, and what is gonna uplift us, slack it. By us being spared and saved, is gonna uplift the power of the Lord, man. Out of this place going to shit, the Lord sanctified a particular number, right, of Israelites. That's gonna uplift the Lord. When people see us in marvel, all right, and it's because of the Lord, they're gonna like, damn, who your power is, all right? Who you pray to? Because the God I'm kneeling and praying to, you know, I'm in this situation. You see? Go ahead.
Which all of this is for to magnify his name, man.
That's right.
To put his name back running through the earth.
That's right, man.
Okay, that's why it tells us it should be no more seed, man.
Right.
The Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, man.
That's
He coming to make his mark this time to forever solidify himself, man.
That's right, bro.
That's right. Get that 1 Thessalonians 5. God, it's the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 9. For the Most High have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
Yeah, so that's that brother brought that Job, man. While they the wicked, you know what I'm saying? Y'all reserved for me, man, from destruction. See, us, man, us as the hopefully elect, man, we are reserved from salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we're not appointed us to wrath, man. You know, long he ain't appointed us to wrath. He ain't give us this wisdom and knowledge, man, to destroy us, man.
Yep.
You know, hey, man, he gives us wisdom and knowledge, man, to prepare ourselves, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To prepare ourselves, what we're about to face, and we, man, ultimately, man, to be delivered, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all we need to worry about, man. That's all we need to worry about is, hey, man, stay connected to this truth, man. That's it. That's it, man. Because, hey, as long as we do that, man, to the end, hey, man, all these things should be adding up to us, man. It said Matthew 33, 6 and 33, man. All this could be adding up to us, man.
Yeah, I got something to back you up. Sirach 9 in verse 13, and not Sirach, 2nd Ezra 9 and 13, and it reads, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when. And that's the point. It says, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created. And I brought that out to back up the brother. All right, we should only be concerned with, all right, how the elect gonna be saved, man. All right, what can you do, all right, to make your calling in election sure? You see, because that calling in election is what ultimately to be saved. We're not being called, as this brother just brought out, to be destroyed. We're calling to be saved. Okay, yeah. So we're trying to figure out, hey, how much, you know, what do I need to do to be counted in that number that's slated for salvation? Go ahead,
Yeah, man. Yeah, basically, man, at times we should really should exhort us, man. You know, do more, do the work, man.
That's right.
You know, and really do more, man, to the best of our ability, man. You know, because by seeing these things approaching, man, you know, we see, hey, man, you know, how scary it's about to be. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, man, Lord is about to, hey, man, I bring forth, hey, man, heavy judgment, man. Hey, man, should, hey, man, motivate us, man, to exhort us, hey, to do the work, man. So, hey, man, we won't be caught up in that time, man. You know, that's all we need to worry about, man. You know, That little precept.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4.
Yeah.
And it says, and Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city and through the midst of Jerusalem and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abomination that he done in the midst thereof.
Yeah, see, this the mark we trying to receive, man. We trying to be sealed with, man. We say we want to say the word mark. In the Hebrews, tawah. Yeah, mark of exemption, man. And basically, man, Lord, he go, you know what I'm saying? He go seal that mark until you elect, man. The ones that what? Sign and crying, man. For the abomination thereof, man. You know, while everybody else, man, they could be judged. You know what I'm saying? They'll be put to death as no bird will keep more. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 5, and it says, and to the others he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare neither have pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, women and women, but come not near any men upon whom is marked, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Yeah, con. You know what I'm saying? That's the main part right there. I say, man, those that don't have the mark, and man, slay them, man. You know, slay them. You know, but it said, man, hey, man, don't come down near those that got the mark, because hey, that mark is an exemption, man.
I got that word.
Yeah, go ahead.
This that word mark in the Strong's is H8419. The Y, it says desire, mark as a sign of exemption from judgment.
Yeah, that's the point right there, man. That's the type of mark we want, man. No, we don't want that mark, charagma. You know what I'm saying? The one that Esau that's gonna bring upon the world, man. No, we don't want that, man. Cause hey, that's gonna be a sign of destruction, man. According to Revelation 14:9, man. That's all you gonna end up being destroyed by the Lord by having that mark of charagma, man. You know, but having that mark, the Wa, in the Ezekiel 9:4, you gonna have that salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be exempt from judgment. You know, that's the type of mark we want, man. Say, man, hey, choose your mark. In a sense, man, choose your mark. Mark of salvation or mark of destruction. Simple and plain. As if
Some fire. I'm sorry, one precept.
He got heat.
This is Proverbs 11:21, but this is in the
Read it in the KJV first, then in the
this is the King James, the KJV. Though hand on hand, the wicked shall not be punished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
Yeah.
That hit hard too, but I got the Berean, the English Standard Version. I like the way it reads. It says, be assured, an evil person will not go unpunished, but the offspring of the righteous will be delivered.
Yeah, that's plain. So it said, like, hey, you know, hey, man, you join hand in hand with Esau, man. No, taking the MOTB.
Yeah.
No, got that charagma. You're still gonna be destroyed, man. No, because Esau, man, he can't save you from the wrath of the Lord.
Yeah.
He can't do it. You know, you still gonna be destroyed, according to Revelation 14:9. But it said the righteous, man, they gonna be delivered.
Yes.
You know, and how we gonna be delivered, man? Hey, by the righteous works that we did, man. You know, according to like Proverbs, where it say the richest, probably not their wrath.
Richest probably not their wrath.
But yeah, righteous delivered from death.
Proverbs
Yeah,
11:14.
yeah, righteous delivered from death. You know, which hey, how it gonna be delivered, man? By having that mark of exemption, man. Called Ezekiel 9:4, man. You know, which again, man, that's what we want, man. We want to be delivered, man. You know, we want that deliverance.
Don't worry about
Oh, don't worry about it. All right. Hey, man, so with that, maybe we hopefully, you know, this live camp was edified, you know, live lesson was edifying. You know, to you hopefully like that's watching and listening. Now, before we end it, man, we'll give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakabadash, the Bible Apostle S.G.M.S., and peace and mercy, so for elect. Abba, 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 Abba,